Mr. White, can you hear me?
Huh? Sir, can you hear me?
Yes. It looks like the lights are off. Are you sitting in the dark?
Yeah, the lights are off in here. I don't know what's going on in here, sir.
All right. Well, are you William Millard White?
Yes, sir, I am. Junior.
Mr. White, you got a ticket for trespassing on March 21st, 2023 in the city of Sturgis. Trespass is actually a very minor offense. It's punishable by up to 30 days in, oh, this is city ordinance, up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. According to what I'm looking at, you've been in jail already for 8 days. Is that correct?
Something like that, yeah.
You have to deal with Judge Stutzman.
I guess I thought them charges were dropped, sir. I've never even been booked in on them charges. I don't see how that, we do have civil rights and due process here. I don't understand what's going on there.
Yes, we do. I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on with circuit court. I could find out. Well, this alleges
Yeah, I
you
haven't.
trespassed at Chuck's Towing on
Yeah,
March 21st. You've been in jail for 8 days, which sounds about
Yeah.
sufficient for that. Ms. Jackson is here from the Public Defender's Office. You have a right to plead to this charge. You can plead guilty or not guilty. If you plead guilty, my inclination would be to give you 8 days jail credit, 8 days. Although you've got other stuff that you have unresolved. You have $835 worth of other unpaid fines. And you're on a probation right now on another charge. Anyway, how do you plead to the allegation that you trespassed at Chuck's Towing on March 21st?
I plead not guilty because Chuck left me that towing service when he passed away. I got a bunch of property in
you're the owner of it?
Yeah, I believe Chuck left me that property, yeah.
Ms. Jackson, you have any input?
Pardon me. Yes, Your Honor. The city attorney has offered that if he pleads to one trespass, the other would be dismissed. And as you've stated, you would be likely to give him the sentence of time served.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. White, the city attorney says if you plead to one of these, I'll dismiss the other one. One is alleged to have occurred on March 28th and give you 8 days in jail credit for 8 days. I don't want to be the first one to tell you this, but Chuck didn't leave you his business. There's a formal process for doing that through the probate court, and you're not the owner of that building. And they keep citing you for going there and telling you can't go there, and you keep going back.
Well, how does everybody in Sturgis got a place to go, but I don't have a place to go, Judge? Everybody in town.
I had a good answer to that, Mr. White. We have a lot of.
Oh, because I'm Chippewa Chief. That's right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. The Indian people will get it straight sooner. I'll plead guilty to it, sir.
All right. Yeah, how about if I dismiss the first one and you plead to the second one?
Yeah, I'll plead guilty to him. I have plenty of money in the bank, and nobody will give me my money in the bank.
I'm going to dismiss the March 21st, which is 23519. All right. I mean March 21st. Plea to the 328.
Eddie's left me stuff I have all kinds of stuff in the county and nobody will give it to me. My name is William M. White Jr. and I have money in the bank and everything. Nobody will give me my money in the bank or nothing, Judge. I don't understand what's going on here.
I know you
have my civil rights
pending. Let's talk about this, Mr. White.
Okay. yes,
You
sir.
indicated you would plead to the second trespass and the city will dismiss the first, and I'll give you 8 days of jail. Did anybody
sir.
promise you anything other than that?
No, sir.
Did anybody threaten you to try to get you to plead to this?
No, I just don't understand it, but yes. No, sir.
All right. You understand that if you plead guilty to this charge, you'll be giving up your right to have a trial in front of a judge or jury. You understand?
Yes, sir.
If you had a trial, you'd have the right to be represented by an attorney. Ms. Jackson is here from the public defender's office.
Yes, sir.
You could also have an attorney appointed, but if I do what they're recommending, I'm just going to give you time served. If you had a trial, you'd have the right to take the witness stand and testify on your own behalf. But you don't have to because you have a right not to testify. And if you did not wish to testify, the judge or jury could not hold your silence against you. And you have the right to be presumed innocent if and until the state was able to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, and they could subpoena any witnesses for this. So you were there on March 21st. They told you not to come back. Did you go back there on March 28th?
Yeah, the guy that was the Chuck, the dude just calls himself Chuck, which isn't Chuck. He says I could stay there, and then the next day he comes by and he has me arrested again. It's like, what? Make up your mind. You know, I thought we were doing some formal stuff in Walmart, whatever's going on in Sturgis there. You know, the petties left me money. My daughter Danica Patrick brought me $50,000. You know, what about the $50 million? Came from California, or the $100 million from Elon Musk, you know, all in my name. It's all in the First National Bank and the Huntington Bank, and everybody acts like I have not a dime to my name. I'm being kicked around my.
And I'm concerned about your delusional thinking, but it's clear
Delusional
you're first time. And that Elon Musk didn't leave you $100 million. He left that.
Oh, he did.
So.
Oh, he did. How's that when he's my son? How's that when he's my son? Why would he leave you the $100 million?
Because I'm more respectful to him. All right, I'm going to give you 8 days credit, 8 days, and waive the fine. And
these guys are just ripping me off. That's what's going on here. This ain't going to last forever. I hope you guys know that.
Yes. All right, sir.
How about my 50 million? My daughter left me. Then you got to take the 50 million.
Now it's 50 million. I have some concerns about his mental status, but in terms of resolving these cases, 8 days credit, 8 days. He has a circuit court matter that's also holding him.
Your Honor?
Yes.
Would you maybe, I don't know if it can be done, but should someone maybe at least
Lisa,
take a look at him? From
I think she's
community
already on
mental
it.
health? Is she already there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think so. He's been, I asked to have him brought over and they said he was so
Yeah,
distressed.
I didn't realize it was this kind
Yeah,
of
I didn't
distress.
either until I started to talk to him. He's been in custody for 8 days. So anyway, he has other issues. Elon Musk didn't really leave me $50 million. It was
I don't think
40,
he has that much
49
lately,
million.
having bought Twitter and all.
I'm not sure how much of that he's saying for a fact
Yeah. you never
and
know,
how
but
much is legit.
best to check
He
it
just
out.
likes to say outrageous things, but Mr. George, that's 2 less of the 12,000 Sturgis trespass complaints that are out there. He also has a number of other unpaid stuff.